Hey there folks, I'm out on a little day trip today. I'm here in Shoal Harbour and I'm going to be riding on an upgraded section of the Bonavista T'Railway system. It starts here. This goes for about 8.5 kilometers, 40 minutes riding by bike. And then I'm going to continue on a little further up as far as the Lethbridge. I'm going to take the rail bed going out, it's about 30 kilometers, but I'm going to take the road coming back. This is actually a shared use trail. Walkers, cyclists, as you can see, ATVers and snowmobilers. And I think the local snowmobile association had something to do with upgrading this. But anyway, expecting a decent day. Temperatures are relatively cool. I'm in pants today. We're expecting a little bit of rain, but I do have shorts with me as well as a poncho. At a maximum 10 kilometers an hour. Well, I think I've been traveling closer to maybe 12 to 15, so hopefully there's no trail police out here clocking my actual speed. This trail is, well, really nice. Can be done by a gravel bike. When this ends at the end of 8 kilometers, I'm assuming it'll go back to some sort of dirt trail that's frequented by ATVs, which is cool. I've ridden that stuff before and I do like riding it. GoPro, stop recording. Those live wires are exceptionally low to the ground. See a telephone pole there. They're probably like 5 feet, 6 feet off the ground. I'm not going to be touching those. Oh, pallet making. Cool. I'm after encountering a couple of bridges already, and they're in really good shape. Now the other ones, when I get into the backcountry, may not be like that, but we'll see. I just checked my Gaia app to see where I was, and this is actually the ungroomed section. I've gone past the 8.5 kilometers belonging to the initial trail. I was expecting this to be much rougher, but actually it's quite a decent trail. You can practically drive this in a car, well, for now anyway. Coming up on the Clarenville Airport in a little bit. The highway is just through the trees over right there. I'm about 1/3 of the way to Lewisport, a little over 10k, and things are going good. As you can see, I had to change because I was starting to sweat, and I had to lighten up my gear a little. We have a road sign: Lethbridge 14 kilometers, Sexton's Road 16 kilometers. Who put this up? The Newfoundland and Labrador Snowmobile Federation. Good for those guys. Thank you, folks. Maximum 50. I suppose it is a maximum. Even though it's great conditions, my legs don't have 50 kilometers in them. And by the way, there's the airport. Let's get back to riding. Today is pretty overcast. so there's not a lot of sun, not a tremendous amount of heat. And even if there was, this canopy in this particular section would make riding pretty bearable. It's nice and cool in here now, which is great. The last few days it's been exceptionally warm here. Well, you know, 30 with the humidex, which is warm for here. And today it's hovering around 15, which is like super duper for cycling. But it is a tad humid. But it's a beautiful day. Any day is a nice day for cycling, even if it's raining, because we're not made of sugar. That's why I have my poncho with me, which I find the best thing for riding. If it starts to rain, you can pull it on over and still have full movement of your legs and all your upper body when you're doing traveling like this, and you can still stay dry. Now the one that I have has a big hood, so I can pull it up over my helmet and keep my head relatively dry. I'm on a little bit of a downgrade here now. Had a bit of a climb there earlier. I'll be coming back the highway, as you can see there ahead of you. No need to travel this twice. Not sure exactly where I am, but there are houses around and a lot of traffic. Stop driveways ahead. Well, I'll slow down. This is a great ride. I'm really enjoying this. So we have a boil up sign. Boil up. Ah, okay. Might be a spot where you can camp. And there's another sign over there in the tree. Southwest River Walking Trail. Huh. Well, oh, look, here's the spot right here for a boil up. Let's go take a look. Time to get off the bike and stretch my legs anyway. So this is good news and good practice for everyone. If you pack it in, for the love of God, pack it out. You know, you carried it in full. Take out the garbage. No open fires. Okay, so I got a little bit of a lean-to here, covered up there for the summer. Fire pit and a few stumps. This is a neat little spot here. This must be a little bit of firewood. Yeah. So that's a nice spot, and this would probably make even a nice spot to camp overnight if I was to come up here bike packing. And there's the entrance to the walking trail sign over there in the tree. Goes in that way. So we must be pretty close to civilization here. I don't say we're too far from Lethbridge now, when I'll stop and get a bite to eat because my stomach is kind of grumbling. Anyway, I hear a quad coming. They should be riding past any second. Then I'll hop back on Harry and get back on the trail. Saw those folks coming in, very polite. Well, this is absolutely beautiful. Not a breath of wind. Nice and cool in here. This is really nice. Hey there folks, well that's a wrap for this video. 30 kilometers and I'm at Diamond's Point in Lethbridge. And I think it's about another 30 kilometers to Bonavista. Not quite sure, I'd have to check on that. But this is where I'm going to call it an end today. I'm just going to grab a bite of lunch, put a little bit more air in my tires and head back the highway. I did it a lot quicker than I thought. I figured I was going to be like 3 hours, and I left at 9:30 and it's 12 o'clock, so 2.5 hours. And I did this ride. The trail was exceptionally good, quite doable on a 29er or even a gravel bike for that matter. Anyway folks, thanks for watching, and ride fat.